Welcome back, riders. Today is number 15 of 25 Days of Coasters. I'm not afraid to admit that today's installment will be a weird one. This is a coaster that I've only ridden twice, all the way back in 2017. My memory is fading, but it continues to hold its high ranking for now. Today's coaster is Cannibal at Lagoon. Cannibal is a roller coaster that opened at Lagoon in 2015. Lagoon is an amusement park in Farmington, Utah, located near Salt Lake City. Cannibal was built by Lagoon? Yeah, supposedly Lagoon was built in-house by themselves. But I've also seen that Art Engineering had some kind of role in building Cannibal, so maybe it was a collaboration of sorts. It's a weird scenario, but whoever played a hand in building this, they built an amazing coaster. This coaster is 208 feet tall with a 116-degree drop. It opened as the steepest roller coaster in the United States and is currently the fifth steepest in the world at 208 feet tall. Let that sink in. That's insane. Cannibal reaches 70 miles per hour, has 3 or 4 inversions depending on who you ask, and it's only 2,735 feet long, which is definitely on the shorter side for something so tall. While Cannibal has some theming, it is kind of weird. No, it's not themed to a cannibal. The station is themed. I couldn't really tell you what it is themed to, though. It's like a castle or something. Not exactly sure. When you dispatch, a loud horn sound goes off. You dispatch in a room with some more decorations on the walls, and then during the elevator lift, which, yes, that's right, as an elevator lift, they have some music playing. The first drop goes through like a themed underground tunnel, and then the rest of the first half is landscaped well, but not like specific theming. After the mid-course, you enter the famous Lagoon roll. The first half of the element has no theming, but the second half has you flip upside down with a pool of water right below you. It's pretty cool. Then at the end of the ride, you have a helix where you pass a waterfall, go through a mountain, and then back above water before the final breaks. The theming and beautification is definitely above average for a park that's not Disney or Universal. I know I mentioned some of the ride talking about the theming, but now I'm going to look exclusively at the ride itself. As mentioned, dispatch with the horn and ride up the elevator lift. There's something intimidating and exciting about elevator lift hills. This one being one of, if not the tallest one out there, it definitely freaks you out a bit. Then you enter the drop. And not shockingly, this is a fantastic drop, one of the world's best. It is trimmed a little at the top, but I don't think it's as egregious as a similar drop like on Steel Hog at Indiana Beach. It's amazing that such a steep coaster is as tall as Cannibal. It's one of my favorite drops out there, at least as far as I remember. You go through the tunnel at the bottom of the drop, which is always a plus having a tunnel, and then you go into a giant Immelman, but this one stalls out at the top for way longer, so it gives some pretty great hang time. As a result, when you flip upright, it is pretty aggressive. The next element is essentially a dive loop. It's pretty small for the speed you're currently riding with, so it's pretty whippy and pretty awesome if you ask me. After you hit that element, you hit a speed hill while also going down and turning to the left slightly. It's a good moment of airtime while also having some little laterals. You then hit a trim brake, boo, followed by an overbank. I didn't remember this overbank being that memorable, honestly. After you turn into the mid-course brake run, you will lose a lot of speed, but that's okay because the next element is the world famous Lagoon roll. This gives some of the best hang time in the world. The second half is especially cool with the water right below you, as I mentioned before. This is one of my favorite elements anywhere. And then I already covered the ending of the ride with the helix and the waterfall through the mountain above the water. One of the more memorable helixes out there for sure. So that's all I really have for today. I definitely need to get it back on this. It's harder to rank with each passing year, but I still try my best. So, have you been on Cannibal? Let me know in the comments below. I apologize, my pictures were really bad for this one. I think I was using my iPhone 5C I had at the time, so yeah, yikes. And I didn't even take that many. So, you know what I say? I guess I'll have to call back. Oh, darn. You can find a more in-depth review with better footage from Cannabis Coaster in the description below. But that's all I got, so hope to see you all tomorrow. Push down, pull up, exit to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and go have your greatest day yet. Choo choo, bye.